Wait. A voice. From the sword. It says we can go this way.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Justin Tino, but you may call me Mr. J, and welcome back to my playthrough of God of War for the PlayStation 4. The last time we saw Kratos and his son... Oh, the tree looks a little more fiery red. I never noticed that. I suppose it's because we're in this realm. Anyway, as I was saying, the last time we saw Kratos and his son, we had just completed the trials in Muspelheim, the Realm of Fire. And we spent a very long time trying to defeat the boss of the trials, which is a Valkyrie. 3 hours of trying to beat that fucking boss, and eventually we did it. And then we found out that there's actually even more trials afterwards, called the Impossible Trials. We're not going to take a look at that now, because the regular trials were hard enough as it is, so maybe we'll come back to them later. And honestly, since there is no trophy for completing the game on the hardest difficulty, I will probably just, well, I'll beat the story on, like, I'm currently playing on Give Me a Challenge. I'll finish the story in that, you know, difficulty, but for all the side stuff after the story is done, I think we'll lower it down just to, you know, finish all that up. But for now, let us continue with the story.
What'll it be?
Can we upgrade anything? No. Ooh. We need to upgrade this. Perfect Asgardian steel. Oh, I have enough to upgrade that, though.
Alright, we'll scoot then.
Now let's continue. What do we have to do? Let's see. Kill all the Valkyries. Get the last cipher. Do the impossible trials. What else do we have? Labors. Treasure maps. I think that's about it, to be honest, except with the exception of going... So we can't even go to all the other realms, like with Asgard and all that stuff, because Jotunheim, all those other places. Anyway. We will take care of the impossible trials another time. Meantime, let us
here.
Continue with the story. Where is that anyway? Oh, it's like here or something. Wait, what? Okay. Oh yeah, so what we did was we got a key. The brothers are now friendly with each other again, and they made us this special key that could open this door. It was a secret door that Tyr had placed within his vault that apparently not even Odin knew about.
Tyr's rune. This is it.
And we needed the black rune to get it. Explore Tyr's hidden chamber. Ooh.
We're inside. But what is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine, little brother.
underneath the realm travel room. But why is the floor on the ceiling?
Those realm doors seem to mirror the ones above.
Okay. So we have to align it a certain way, probably? That's what reveals Jotunheim? Oh, hello. Oh, or not.
Up there. See it?
Ooh.
Up there. Tyr used the same magic to protect the Black Rune. The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh. Right next to the Jotunheim door.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
What's behind there?
Well, one inner sanctum within another.
Those tapestries. Looks like more giant art. Whatever Tyr did for them must have been big. Whoa, who are they?
Boy, this is the rune for Jotunheim.
That's right. And look, we're on the other side of the door.
The upside-down door.
What are you thinking?
Stand back.
Okay. It's moving!
What's moving?
Everything! Whoa!
Extraordinary. The whole room is built on some kind of axle.
There's chains on both sides. Without those...
We can flip the temple.
All right!
What now?
Uh-oh. Things are happening. Okay. I don't think they're attacking. Want me to read this one?
Go on. Read.
Before the first, after the last. Nothing between, no shadow cast.
Ominous. If you mean to break those chains, I'm afraid you'll need to go see to it personally.
Boy, on the statues.
I see them. It says void.
Ah, I was going to say void.
Now right.
Alpha.
Are you quite sure flipping the temple is the only way to reach them, whatever it is?
You said there would be a path. The temple can be flipped.
Therefore, we flip the temple. The logic is unassailable. Not sure what happens when we recklessly upend a room that's rooted to 8 other realms. I'm curious, of course, but it's a leap to imagine it gets us to Jotunheim.
I don't mind a leap.
Well, who knows? Perhaps you and Tyr are the same kind of mad.
Here, boy. Another one.
It says his name is Bergelmir. I think Mother said he was the king of the giants.
Aye, that he was. And quite a bit more.
Looks like he had a lot of kids.
That, little brother, is what we call an understatement.
He's dead, but nobody killed him. Do giants die from old age?
They may, though it's rare among the legends.
Hey, we just need one more of those things. There seems to be some sort of pulsing, rhythmic sound.
An army of statues.
I don't think they're the kind that come to life, if that's what you're worried about. Tyr often said that in the world of peace he envisioned, the only soldiers he'd need would be statues. Bless his heart, but the bugger did take himself rather seriously, didn't he?
There, where the chains meet. We must find a way around.
Alright, alright. Curious to what that sound is.
Again with the death traps. I'd have thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad carry me for a while?
And let you miss this. No.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Okie dokie. Well, I guess we know what the rhythmic sound is. It's going to be the spikes that, you know, smash up and down.
Again with the death traps. had a thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad carry you for a while?
And let you miss this? No.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I just realized that Atreus isn't following us. What's this now? What is that? Is that a boar? Looks like a boar. Hey, what? Okay. Where'd you come from? Is there a hole to crawl through as per usual? No. Where did you come from? What the hell? Alright. Fair enough. Whatever.
To do what you do, brother.
Probably not the best way to have handled that, but, oh, there is a hole for him to crawl through. How convenient. Probably not the best way that was supposed to go, but whatever.
Until gods grow good.
Could be quite a wait.
Nah. They're just waiting for us. Now we can decipher those Niflheim rings. And the travel rune is here too. You wanna go?
Well, shit, look at that. You can now read the language of Niflheim, and you can now access the realm. We'll take care of that later.
other chain waits.
Ah, it's the other kind. Variety is so important.
That was pretty good. Oops.
I truly do hate this part.
I know.
Okay, I admit I probably should have paid attention to the pattern there.
I truly do hate this part.
I know.
I can't believe we're so close.
I, for one, never doubted.
Right. Leave them in peace.
Obviously not referring to us.
Yes, sir?
Time to flip the temple.
Yes, sir.
Let's just agree to stop saying flip the temple. It's starting to sound normal.
I think you should see this.
I don't know what he wants me to see. That's the way we came from.
Atreus, to me.
Coming.
Well, this is a fine mess. Brothers, I know what I promised, but in case this doesn't work, just remember, Tyr had good cause to create these obstacles. He's kept Jotunheim out of Odin's reach, but the world is hardly at peace.
No, but it's got hope. We're all working together now. We have unity. That's what the rune on the door to this place was telling us. We're on Tyr's path.
Lift with your legs, brother.
He knows.
Just trying to be helpful. On the day that brute force is the answer, I'll be quite happy to be on your side, brother. And we're not dead. That's a plus.
There, on the left. I think we can climb back up to the realm travel room from there. See that, Mimir? Nobody can do all this alone. All these obstacles. They're just chances to prove we're the ones who can beat them. We may argue. Me and Father, you and Freya, Brock and Sindri. But when we all work together, we do make a good team. And that's Tyr's test. That's why we're gonna make it to Jotunheim.
Do you hear that, brother? Lad's found his equilibrium.
What's that mean?
He means you speak wisely, Atreus. And that is good to hear.
Ha! I guess the temple was made to be flipped.
Look, the tree's upside down. Or are we? I'm not sure anymore.
Your knife.
Well, what have we got?
Some sort of travel stone.
Let me see. Great Outdumblers. That's the Unity Stone.
You know it.
I wasn't sure it existed. If Tyr possessed this, that explains how he could visit all the realms and other lands to boot.
He held this in the panel in Odin's library.
Yes. Yes, that's it. I understand now. It shows Tyr walking the realm between realms. You know how you must never stray from the path? Well, Tyr always followed his own path, if you catch my meaning.
The realm between realms.
So we are supposed to fall off the edge. I knew it.
So you're saying Tyr's shrine showed him stepping off the branch of the World Tree. And you're thinking, to reach the secret path to Jotunheim, that's what we need to do?
I am.
Oh dear. That is what you're thinking, isn't it?
We jump. Alright, let's go see the brothers. Oh, wait, no. Wait, hold on. Okie dokie.
Sure, I'm open. Think of me next time you're chopping someone in half. Kid. Now, about that other thing.
if you're thinking about hurling us all into the void, I hope you're quite sure.
Wasn't it your idea? Find our own path, right?
Bollocks.
This is where Tyr stepped beyond, and the Unity Stone protected him. Ready?
Ready.
Well, if this is it, lads, it's been an honor.
Our faith head.
This is incredible!
Oh, how can I be so nauseous without a stomach?
Come on, that was great.
Look.
The tower. I knew there was something down here.
Amazing! How do you hide something that exists in all realms? Cast it out of any realm to the space between. Clever old Tyr.
Is Jotunheim on the other side?
Can't be that. It's not like you go through Vanaheim to reach the Midgard Peak.
But how do we use it?
I'd suggest we look inside, but stay alert. Tyr's little challenges are never as simple as they appear.
I have noticed.
I mean, they were pretty simple. It was get through the trap blades and smashy things, and fight some people. And that was about it. Maybe they'll be more challenging here. See? Yeah, I knew it. Jump off the thing, we jump. Oh, bad idea, you die. No. That was the best idea. Just didn't have the right tools for the job.
Well, this is sparse.
The pedestal.
Oh no! It took the stone!
The tower. It's absorbing the stone's energy.
Something's happening! Is it moving? It's moving!
It knows what to do. The stone served its purpose. We're fulfilling Tyr's spell.
What happens now?
No idea, brother. But after that fall, I'm sure we're past the worst of it.
Smells like Nephilim.
Oh, no, this is considerably worse. Not a fan. Have you considered a tactical? That's over. Now, where are we?
Oh, looks like Alphon.
Okay, brother.
And I realize I forgot to buy a fucking resurrection stone. God damn it. I'm sure we're gonna need it. Well, we'll see.
Got that one, brother.
That was so that's fucking dumb. Like, how is it that he dodges out of the way of my special so easily? I'm like right next to him.
Watch out!
Back in hell?
Oh dear, here they come. You okay, brother?
Not ready!
This won't be good. Right foot! At the same time. Sure,
I fucking hate it when I accidentally activate my rage like that.
you stop. I think it's over.
Aye. But where are we?
Wrath of Artemis? Ooh. Okay, anything else we could use around here? No.
Look! We're back in Midgard. There's the bridge. We did it. The tower's back where it belongs.
Now Tyr's travel room can take us to Jotunheim.
How did Tyr do this?
Odin suspected the giants secretly possessed some remnant of primordial Jotnar creative essence, the stuff all realms were made of. The Unity Stone must have been fashioned from that essence. To trust an outsider with it, even Tyr, tells you just how desperate they were.
And look! Now we can finally light all the braziers and see what happens.
Light all the braziers?
Another name. Going to...
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough to do this? I wonder. Perhaps the Queen?
Okay. Oh yeah, because we got the whatchamacalled. There's 9 realms and 9 Valkyries? Is that it? Or is there 8 Valkyries? I don't remember. Okay, see those ones that we lit? I don't think we can get to each one though, because there's some that don't have cranks that bring, you know, or not cranks, docks. Like that one over there, I think. There's a treasure chest over there too that we haven't gone to get yet. Let's just do that right quick.
Why did you work for Odin if he's so horrible?
It's my career! And if you mean to make your career as a counsellor to kings, he can't very well rule out petty maniacs. Available positions are scarce enough. My first master was a cruel piece of work as well, but I learned through him the enduring power of wit, which served me well with kings and gods alike. I couldn't have been much older than you when I started. A fairy king's errand boy and unofficial jester. One night, my mates and I had the run of the forest. Good fellows they called us, knavish sprites to the last. We'd get up to all manner of mischief, making fools of the local mortals. But as long as our lord was kept amused, we were spared the consequences. Oh. Then one day he was not amused, and I saw fit to move on. Thankfully, the ages and roads travelled since then have turned me from that merry wanderer into the paragon of virtue you see before you today.
Okay, can we get to this dock here? I mean, we're at it, but can we crank it up? I can't remember. Yes, we can. Perhaps now that the water level's at its lowest, we have access to all 9 or 8 or 9 of the gates.
Another name. Ulrich.
Why the arcane runes? Perhaps we're meant to find something in Muspelheim and Niflheim.
Thank you, by the way.
For what?
For saving me. I know I screwed things up before Baldur grabbed me.
You did. But you are my son.
Amir, how'd you come to be in these lands?
Lad, there comes a time in every man's life when he changes his name and heads north to make a new start. If you live long enough to do this many times over, you might end up as far north as this place. By the time I arrived, I already knew Odin by his reputation, and so I set to demonstrate my worth by coming to him with something I knew he'd value. A mystic well of knowledge. Or rather, I should say, a well of water laced with enough mystic mushrooms to make a god see visions. Oh, he was rightly impressed. Can't say for sure what he saw that led him to try gouging out his own eyes, but I managed to restrain him before he finished the job. Then I persuaded him it has been his sacrifice made for an even higher form of sight to be bestowed. Blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. I used to think he never caught on. But the day he took my eye, I realized he had never been fooled. He knew I'd outwitted him, called the lesson wisdom, and hired me to make sure from then on I was on his side. And for a long, long time I truly was. Doesn't mean he didn't hold a grudge.
So, Mimir tricked him into thinking it was a well of knowledge. That's pretty funny. I wonder how accurate to mythology that is. Or if it's just the game's interpretation of it.
Another name. Healed her.
2 more. Now I don't know how to get to the top of that one. The crank doesn't work, but there is a strange mechanism of pulleys and stuff around there that we didn't get to. And now that we can control the winds of hell, we can actually access that bit over there. Maybe we have to go through all that to get that last one over there. Oh, hello. I think this one doesn't have a crank on it either. Yep. So what do we do about those ones? Do we have to just turn the bridge to that area, but not...
What's that down there?
Well, I don't want to spend too much time doing this, since we're kind of on a story path at the moment.
Mimir, I still don't get why you ever wanted to work for Odin.
Back then, I was young enough to still be ambitious. The Aesir gods were as powerful a force as I've come across, but they clearly lacked for strategy, focus, and sage counsel. All this could I faithfully provide. And so, a stranger from a far-off island found himself with Odin's ear, trusted as he trusted no one but himself. And with that kind of power, laddie, I must confess, there are perks.
Yeah, but he's Odin.
I never claimed to be perfect, laddie, only clever. And often too clever by half.
So what'd you do to get Odin so mad at you?
Well, for a long time my job was to enable Odin, and I was fucking excellent at it. Gradually, as I grew more to care about people and the world, my job became to contain him, to protect him from himself. By serving peace, I served his interests as well, that's the truth. But he saw it as disloyalty. No longer trusting my motives, but not wishing to part with my brain or tongue, he bound me to a tree and adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad we came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
Ain't ya? Father, watch out!
Well, that was ridiculous. Okay. Sure, whatever. That was dumb as fuck, but okay. And now they're not there. Sure. Okay, let's get to this area here. I knew it. Oh. Oh, hey. A traveler.
Another name. Gunnar.
Okay, so now we just need that one last temple. It's over there near the Thor statue. Just gotta figure out how to get up there. mean, there's got to be a way to get up there, right?
You're familiar with the tale of Skoll and Hoti, bringers of day and night?
Oh yeah, the wolf.
Aye. They were born of the arch-wolf Hrothwitnir, a great nemesis of the Aesir gods. Odin captured them as pups and kept them in the kennels of Asgard to hold his foe at bay. But when the sun and moon grew mutinous and stood still, Odin put Skoll and Hoti to use. With his ancient magics, he cast the wolves to the heavens, and they began their chase. And long shall they chase, but not endlessly. For it is foretold that someday Skoll and Hoti will catch and devour their prey. And that day shall be Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods.
But Ragnarok is supposed to be Odin's doom, isn't it? Why would he set the wolves loose if it fulfills the prophecy?
Precisely the question, lad. It's always about control. The wolves determine when Ragnarok begins, and now he controls the wolves. A battle fought on his timetable is a battle he better stands to win.
Okie dokie. There's gotta be a way to get up there.
You want to beach here?
Yeah.
Good show!
I thought there was something to look at over there, and I just passed it without realizing. I suppose we'll get there soon enough, following this path. So we did this area already when the water was a little higher. This was the missing piece we needed to get up and around to get over here. So this is, we could get the treasure while we're near Thor's foot. And I think we could also get to a raven from here that we saw much earlier in the game. Whee!
Ready yourself! Another one here.
This one is Thrym, a frost giant king.
Correct. A cunning one as well.
Is that Mjolnir? Did he steal Thor's hammer?
Aye, for a time.
A lot of these seem to end with Thor killing them.
Imagine that.
Huh. And we got the final one called that final Jotunheim shrine, and it gave us a trophy called the Truth. And here's the treasure that we've been looking for. Well, one of them.
Well, that solves that treasure map.
Unstable ore. Eye of Rage. Why is it called the Truth, though? That Thor just kills everyone? Is that the truth? Because that's pretty much what a lot of them seem to say. Except for that one that was about Tyr, where the middle bit was missing, and then we found it in the story. Ooh. Alrighty then. We use that.
Right, last one. Carl, look! That should really help us fight the rest of the corrupted Valkyries.
Valkyrie's Bane reduces all damage from Valkyrie attacks. Nice. Labor complete. Light of the void. Of the world. Whoops, excuse me. So that's it. You name all the Valkyries, and boom, it gives you something to fend yourself against Valkyries. That's pretty handy. And now we finally have a crank to bring this one up and down. We have to go to the middle anyway. We might as well use the World Tree Bridge and get ourselves a friggin' Resurrection Stone before we forget again.
The tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Let's get you squared away, then. What you need? You again. Now go send them all in. Where were we on that other thing? Let's get to it.
I almost forgot to buy a fucking Resurrection Stone again. God damn it. Ooh.
Bring those back soon. I got
Nice.
plans.
Ooh. Trophy. Why fight it? They're upgraded to the max. Very cool.
What can I get you, you little fart?
What do I need from here? Oh, man. Shit, I think I had enough for that. Oh, well. What's this one now? Oh, this one I just need to save up some hack silver. I think I've got enough gold to spare that I can maybe get enough hack silver. Hold on. How much gold do I need? 30? Okay. Let's see. Maybe not. Yeah. There we go. What else do we have? This we need. Stuff from Muspelheim. This we need Muspelheim as well. And that's it.
Now what was the other thing?
They look a little bigger, too. And they look pretty sick. Let's see here. Not much damage, to be honest. Got some knockback, though. We'll give it a shot. Dang it. Skills. Oh, yes, of course. Shoot. I may have used all my experience now. What is this? Permanently increase. Ooh. Runic. Permanently increase luck. Permanently increase strength. Nice. Increases the number of strikes. Switch stances. Alright. So what was this? Switch stances, so attack and then wait. And then after increases the number of strikes. And then switch stances with R2. And then press R2 after Chaotic Flurry to perform a follow-up. Interesting. Alright, do we get a bonus for wearing all 3 of the tier armor? Up to 18%. is the... and this is... Tears luck, strength defense, or runic when damage taken. Because I think if you wear... yeah, there. Equip the complete blazing set to increase chance. So it's that one that I was thinking of. None of the other ones say that. Alright, let's continue.
I don't know what we'll find when we get to Jotunheim, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts be to his benefit.
Very well.
Wait a minute. This isn't going to work.
What?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes to refract the energy. It was his final failsafe.
You've got eyes like him, Mimir.
I've got an eye. One! Odin plucked out my other eye precisely to keep me from traveling. Sorry, lads. Thought that would work.
What did Odin do with your other eye?
He'd have kept it. In any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot, but for years I'd see Sindri, sometimes Brock, lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visits. Maybe they know something.
Brock and Sindri. Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find Mimir's other eye?
Oh. That's... I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build a... He showed it to me, you see, and I... Declined. Sorry. Will you excuse me? Oh.
Well, that was useless.
You know, it was about that same time that Odin came around looking for me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment. Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of pock-speckled cockers, I too saw fit to decline. But I know he got it built just the same.
What was the statue?
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that the serpent ate.
Sorry about that. Feeling much better.
How are we supposed to look inside the snake?
Inside? Oh no!
We'd better go see what the world serpent has to say about that. Well, lads, I don't know what lies ahead. But now would be a good time to make sure your gear is ready for the worst. Anything you need to do, I'd do it now. Just some sage advice.
Alright.
Sure, I'm open.
Anything to upgrade? Oh, speaking of World Serpent.
Looks good.
Oh, that's it? One upgrade? Okay.
What you need, kid? Right. Lots of luck.
You know, based on what Mimir just said, it seemed like a very like, hey, this is the end of the game in this next part. So in that case, if that is the case, this seems like a pretty good place to take a break. Are you seeing that? If I move the camera super quick? Yeah, there you go. See that white flash there? It's like the area is loading in. Anyway, that seems like a pretty good place to take a break. So when we come back, we will continue our journey and see what the world's snake has to say about Mimir's missing eye. Or maybe we'll do some other stuff. I don't know yet. But in the meantime, if you want, you could click on the title card that comes up to go to the next video if it's available. If it's not, you could click another playlist on my channel to see the other games I've gone through. You could do neither of those things. It's really up to you. I don't mind either way. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.